Here's a simple way to think about how to grip the golf club. So imagine the palm is a square. We want to take the club when it's in its playing position and lay it along the lower left corner of that square. So notice that the club is not running directly across the bottom of the fingers. When we close the fingers, one of the things you'll notice is that the pinky is almost fully wrapped around it, where the index finger is about halfway around. So you'll notice a little gap in the center point of the grip of the index finger, and then the thumb kind of fits in fairly close to the palm. From the front view, when we close that thumb over, you'll notice that the thumb is setting slightly to the right side, the golfer's right side of the Golf Pride logo at the bottom of the grip. And then the golfer, when he looks down without twisting his head, his or her head, you'll be able to see the two inside knuckles, and then you'll be able to see sort of the black of the back of the watch right there. Trail hand is the same thing. Think of the palm as a square. The golf club is going to lay on the lower right corner of that square and go directly across the length of the fingers. As you close, one of the things you might notice is that the club is kind of setting up on the lower left corner of the square, and then the upper right, so that the club is not going directly across the base of the fingers. I think that's one of the mistakes a lot of amateurs make. And then when you close off again, you'll notice that the index finger is about halfway wrapped around where the pinky is. So let's combine both hands. We'll go through the same process now. You'll notice that when I set the top hand, lead hand, that the hook of the index finger, when it's setting on the underside of the grip, we want the thumb to fit inside this hook. Now the hook is going to be on the underside, but it'll be pretty easy for you to see if that thumb fits right in there. And then we want the same thing on the trail hand. The trail hand comes in. We want the thumb to fit right inside of that hook. So that's a great way for you to double check and make sure that the grip is neutral. There's as far as the underside, I recommend an interlock for smaller hands, and overlap for neutral, the slightly larger hands, and then some players just tend to do better with a 10-finger grip. Give this a shot, see what you think.